Capricorn, welcome back, Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you for all the likes, all the positive comments, all the old and new subscribers. You know I appreciate it, Capricorn. Remember, Capricorn, this is going to be a general reading. Capricorn, nope, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Might not even resonate with you, Capricorn. But listen, if you don't get your message, call me back. You know, the line busy. I didn't have call waiting this time, so just call me back. I am speaking from my Capricorn perspective. So Capricorn, if I tell you like you did this and you tell me you didn't, I ain't arguing with you, Capricorn. You ain't do it, okay? That's called perspective. And also, this is a timeless read, Capricorn. So when you watch this video, it's probably when you're supposed to get the message. All right? We're going to continue on with this 3-card spread. I'm going to add the oracle, and we're going to build off of that energy. So let's go. Let's see what Spirit want my Capricorns to know today. One more shuffle, then we're going to get started. All right, Capricorn, what is Spirit trying to tell us for my Capricorns that's watching? Okay, we got the moon showing up reverse, the Chariot, and it looked like we got the World card also showing up in the reverse. Okay, so it looked like the path is clearing up a little bit here, Capricorn. Maybe there was some things here we wasn't seeing clearly with the moon in reverse. You know, it looked like the path is clearing up. We could see things for what it is. Secrets has been revealed. All right, place this energy where it go, Capricorn. If you feel like I'm talking about love, I am. And if you feel like I'm talking about work, career, I am. Okay, but it looked like secrets is clear and now there's movement. There may not have been movement in the past because we didn't know which way to go here, Capricorn. Something was clouding our vision. The moon was clouding our vision. We wasn't taking chances or making moves on something we couldn't see. But the Chariot means you grab those reins and you move forward. It's like you going. You getting out of this. You're getting out of this place from the past and like you're moving towards something in the future here. Capricorn, I also got this World card showing up reverse. So maybe something didn't come together. Maybe, like I said, those secrets have been revealed. Maybe you was trying to get into some type of relationship here at a distance. Long distance relationship. Maybe it just didn't come together. You know, the pieces that we just couldn't get that last piece of the puzzle together to make this thing work. But it still looked like you took the reins of your own life here and you move forward. Whether this came together or not, I still feel forward movement here, Capricorn. Once you was able to see which direction you needed to go. Okay? This is a cycle also coming to an end here with the World card. So maybe this thing just cycled itself right on out. But let's see. Let's see what the Oracle going to tell us, Capricorn. This is what you could be thinking or what the other person could be thinking. But I'm going to say this is what you think. Capricorn, you could be thinking fragmentation reversed. Okay, so maybe at one point you was broken over this. Maybe this thing threw you for a loop here. It had you all over the place in pieces. Maybe that's why you couldn't move. It was secrets. You was broken. It just was no movement. Okay, this other person could be thinking the child I was meant to be. So somebody had to do some inner healing here. Somebody had to do some inner healing. They didn't get that inner healing as a child, and it kind of went on into this adulthood, and they still need to heal. Maybe that's why this thing didn't come together. But with this fragmentation, yeah, something was broken, or you felt broken about a situation here. You know, you was all over the place. I think it was your emotions that was fragmented. I think your emotions was all over the place because you couldn't see things. You couldn't see which way to go here, Capricorn. You couldn't see the path. It wasn't clear. But I think once the moon revealed itself, I think you was able to move in the right direction here. And you realize that this person also has to work on some healing. You may have realized that the cycle is over for this relationship. You may have realized that this long distance relationship is not going to work because this person needs to heal. This person has some healing issues. Okay. But let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. We got this Page of Swords, King of Swords, and then we got the High Priestess. So the Page is young energy. So somebody came through with somebody moved in with some energy here. This Page of Swords, they kind of moved in fast. Probably not fast, but they probably didn't move in correct. They moved in with young energy. They moved in, maybe the communication wasn't exactly clear. Maybe the communication didn't come in as truthful as you wanted it to. Maybe it didn't come in correctly. We got this King of Swords. You know, I think once you realize that this person was immature is what you realized They was immature. And this person, you could also realize this person was broken, Capricorn. And they was in you. If you wasn't in pieces, you realize this person was all over the place. They was broken. King of Cups showed up. I mean, it's King of Swords. So there was some type of truth here we was looking for with this person. I think you wanted some type of truth here, Capricorn. You wanted them to tell you the truth regarding something here. Maybe regarding the movement of the relationship. You could have been looking for truth. Like, is this relationship going anywhere? Because this person don't know how to communicate right. So maybe you stepped in. This person is showing up as a page while you sitting here as a king. So your energy is very strong. You speak the truth. You look for the truth. You speak clarity. You speak clarity. You speak clear. When you speak, people understand you. They know where you coming from because you coming from the truth when you show up in your King of Swords here, Capricorn. But this Page of Swords, this other person, when they show up immature. They show up telling the truth, but it might be half truth. You hear what I'm saying? But you already know this, Capricorn, because you sitting on it, High Priestess. I'm sorry about that. I bumped the camera, but you already know this, Capricorn. You're the High Priestess. I think you realized once that moon cleared up, you knew this thing wasn't going to work out. You know the good and the bad, the light and the dark. You the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is your gut. Your gut told you that this thing about to cycle out. Your gut had already told you, the High Priestess, you got your High Priestess on. Your High Priestess said, this person need help. This person need to fix their inner child. This person is broken. That's what you thought, Capricorn. That's what you probably told him too. You probably told him that because you are the King of Swords right now. So you probably spoke the truth to this person. You told it how it was. Because they can't tell it how it is because their energy is young and immature. But I think you told them exactly how it was. You told them they need to work on their healing. Okay? Let's see what else we can pick up from the Oracle. You could be saying, Capricorn, that this person got obsessions. There's some obsessions going on here. And we got fated to suffer. So maybe, there's a realization this person is a little obsessed. Maybe they're obsessed with money. Maybe they're obsessed with, being on a cell phone. They could be obsessed with their cell phone. But these obsessions play a part in how this person communicates. It's the obsessions. I don't know what this person is obsessed about, but I think they're obsessed with unnecessary stuff here. For some reason, this person is more obsessed with things than with situation. I feel like they're obsessed with things. I don't know what that is. Cell phone? Maybe they're obsessed with their cell phone, but they're not. It's like these things are not important when it comes to the heart of the matter. Capricorn. I feel like these are not important. This person is obsessed about stuff that's unimportant. They should be working on communication. They should be obsessed on trying to heal. They should be obsessed on trying to come at you with the truth. But instead, they're obsessed over stuff that's just not important. And I don't know. This person is so young and immature. They don't know how to face you correctly. They can't face you in the right. They can't even look at you, really, not for real, for real. I don't even know if this person could look you in your eye because they're so young. Their energy comes off so immature. Fated to suffer, that could be you. You could feel like you fated to suffer here a little bit, Capricorn. Maybe you feel like, you keep getting these bad apples. Like, what's wrong with people? I get a lot of people feeling like everybody in the world has just got issues and problems, and they probably do. Because for somewhere, it seemed like we lost hope on teaching humanity how to communicate clearly and how to put love and emotions behind that. It's like people communicated and just communicated with their raw self instead of loving will communicate. I don't know, but you might feel fated to suffer here, and that just could be because you and your feelings about a situation that didn't work out. You're tired of getting bad apples. You're not always gonna get the bad apples here, but I think you're supposed to get bad apples so that you could learn. You had to learn too what's for you and what's not for you. Some bad apples got to come your way here, Capricorn. But let's see what else we could get from Spirit. Let's see what else Spirit can tell us about this situation. Yeah, this person is young. Young in age, I feel, Capricorn, and young in immaturity. Very young, very young. When it comes to how they communicate, very young. Don't know how to communicate right at all. Knight of Wands. We got this Nine of Pentacles. And then we got the Queen of Swords showing up reversed. So it looked like this person wants to rush in towards you. They may want to rush in with some type of action, but the Knight rushes in without thinking. The Knight moves without thinking. This person I think they think they're going to be able to come in and smooth over what they did wrong. Like, I think this person wants to rush in now and take action on something that they didn't do before. Rush in with the right words. Rush in with action, but rushing in wrong. You're rushing in wrong. That rushing in is not working with you, Capricorn. Don't rush in. Slow down so you could get your stuff right. Slow it down so you could communicate clearly. I don't like to be rushed. I don't know about y'all, but don't rush me, because if you rush me, you're going to rush me in my decision making. If I feel rushed, I may not be able to clearly focus. I've never been one to rush. I don't like that. I don't like to be rushed. And you start rushing me, I'm going to get upset. So Capricorn, I feel like your energy is feeling like this person is rushing. They're rushing this, and they want to rush into action, rush you into some type of answer. I almost feel like this person want to rush you into some type of answer here, but you're not going for it. That's also coming through because they think they're going to smooth this over. They think they could just smooth it over by speeding things along, like rushing into it. But I feel like you're working on your finances, Capricorn. You're trying to move up when it comes to finance. There's growth. You want growth. This person is rushing in the wrong way. They're not rushing in trying to help you grow. They're not trying to rush in and help our finances grow. This person want to rush in with the wrong stuff. Because you're trying to expand. I think you're trying to work on your finances here. Or you're growing. You're moving up here, Capricorn. You're moving up. Like I said, Capricorn, you're the king of swords. You have very good communication. You could talk your way into a raise. You could talk your way in climbing up the ladder. You can. Your communication skills are good. This other person has a hard time communicating. With this Queen of Wands showing up reverse, I feel like you was about to cut this person's throat at one point. Because you also have words. Now, you the king of swords. You got words. You got cutthroat words. You the king and a queen. You represent both energies right now. I think the reason you didn't cut this person's throat is because you realize that this person is very immature. That's why the queen is showing up reversed. I think once you realize that it made no sense to go back and forth with this person, why fight with somebody that's not healed? Why tug a war with somebody that need help? You realize that this person is immature. They're young. You're not going to tug a war with, you're not going to go back and forth with a game of words with somebody that could never step to you because you're the king. Why go back and forth with words with somebody that's showing up like a page? This person showed up young and immature. You showing up as the king. Why cut this person down when you know there's no way they could catch up to you? You'll cut them for real. They're not as sharp as you when it comes to their words. They're not. You do still feel fated to suffer, though. Deep down in the back of your mind, I think, Capricorn, you got this fated to suffer feeling like I'm just fated to suffer. You know what? It's almost like you almost want to become a little blasé with this. But there's still something for you, Capricorn. I think you're just going through this cycle. You're going through learning things here. Maybe things you missed out in previous life. I don't know. But you're not fated to suffer. I know that. Let's see if we can get another oracle out before we close this reading out, Capricorn. Let's see what else you could be saying about this situation. What spirit wants us to know before we let you guys go for the day. What you could be saying. Naked before the stars is showing up reverse. So you can't be yourself. Bride in a cage. So maybe you saying that you really can't be yourself in this relationship. You know, if you're naked before the stars, Capricorn, you're naked before the stars. I think when you're naked before the stars, you're in your true self. When you're naked before the stars, you're showing your true self. Now, with this reverse energy, either you or this other person don't feel like they're their true self. Maybe this is not this person. That's not their true self because they're immature. So maybe they're not showing up like their true self because they don't know how to show up like their true self. They're showing up immature. They're showing up young. They're showing up like their age. Young Capricorn is showing up like them. Hiding their true self. Not knowing how to express themselves. Not knowing how to grow. Not knowing how to speak clearly. That rush in. They're doing the rush in. They don't know that this is not correct. And I feel like they're not going to trap you in those type of situation you don't want to be in here. Bride in a cage, you're not going to be trapped in nothing that's not right. I think that's what it's letting you know. You letting this person know you're not going to trap me up in something in my emotions. You're not going to trap me up into something I know now that's not right. Like that back and forth. You're not going to trap me into no conversation here going back and forth with you over words because I know that I already know I can outdo you because my maturity is stronger. I'm grown. That's the I keep picking up I'm grown here. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You're immature and you're young and your words don't even sound right. You don't know how to speak clearly. And I'm not going to be trapped into something that's going to get me in trouble. I'm not going to be trapped into something that's going to have me cutting your throat in the long run. That's what I'm picking up here, Capricorn. So no, this ain't resonating with everybody. This is very specific. So if you feeling me on this energy, Capricorn, thank you. And I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.